Hey all and welcome back to Pokémon Sword. This is it, the point where most challengers basically fail. They give up, they go home, all because of a fire type gym leader. And I'm gonna be honest, fire is probably my favourite type. That does not mean it's the most versatile or useful type out there.
See, I get what they're going for in terms of a story thing of like, this is an ongoing challenge that there's going to be these hundreds of different challenges all wanting to have a shot at, and it makes sense that there would be one that becomes a kind of infamous obstacle that a lot of them struggle with, and that's fine. It seems weird that it isn't one of the more obscure types that's a bit harder to work against. Like, say if it was like, say, a psychic gym or a fairy gym, ones that you might not necessarily have such easy access to counters for. That would make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
But no, it's the fire guy. He's a bit older, so maybe he's got a bit more battle experience, whatever. Like, it doesn't really have the same impact, I don't feel.
I like having a fire gym this early in the game. I think the only other time it ever happened was Gen 5, maybe, and it was like, that depended on, like, I think what starter you had, I believe.
Yes, because what starter you had changed which monkey you got, and I think it was the monkey. It was either the monkey or the starter that affected which leader you fought.
Ah, yes, the trio. Was that the Striaton trio?
Yes, Silent and then the other two.
Yeah, Silent and the other two. That's all you need to know, really.
Well, I mean, that is Jason Griffith and the other two. That's how I kind of remember that, but yeah.
Oh, this is cute. So, yeah, this gym's a little bit different. You actually have to get 5 points here. You get 2 for catching a Pokemon, 1 for beating it, and there are also opponents trying to outdo you as well, which is why I got quick balls in between the parts, so fuck off, I win.
It's a good shout.
Yeah, you're taking the piss a bit here, bringing quick balls in, but like, yeah, this is a legitimately cool gym challenge, and I like the fact that it's an easy outlet to get a fire type if you didn't pick the fire star, because there's a Vulpix, one of the ugly centipede things, and there's a Litwick here, so you've got some good choices to work with straight off the bat.
Definitely.
And now we move on, because this grass is bereft of Pokemon.
Yeah, we've got to go up to the ones that we can actually see. I will say that out of all the Gen 5 Pokemon that look like things, I do like Litwick. Litwick is pretty awesome.
Litwick's line's amazing.
Especially Chandelure is just such a, like, really cool looking Pokemon. It's got that, like, look of class to it that I like.
Yes. Like, I would say Chandelure sits there as sort of being one of the best designed Pokemon out there.
Maybe not overall, but like in terms of the Gen 5 Pokemon, then yeah, it is a highlight to me. And also the fact that it's a fire type that you can get quite easily in this gym here. Like, if I hadn't already got either Cinderace, or I forget what fire type I had in my other one, but like it's, yeah, or the Salazzle that I got, I feel like this would be a good contender for a fire type in this game.
This has been Flame's opinions, and there will be a lot more of them, sadly. But hey, let's finish off with a brand new Pokemon. It's tiny!
I know, it's quite cute. And I love its little moustache as well.
Are you going to actually fight this one?
I'm going to fucking kill it, mate. Oh, yeah, ancient power, let's go.
Oh, you're not going for the perfect. God.
Fucking cockend, Salandit, I swear to God. Yeah, that's what you get. I flinch again!
Well, I mean, it's being smart, isn't it?
Oh. Wow, it's only going for the Salandit. That's amazing.
I mean, to be fair, like, you know, you've got either a giant minecart or something that looks like you actually stand a chance, so you might as well.
I wanted to round it off at a perfect 5. I don't want to go over to 6. You don't get extra points or anything, I don't think.
No, but you get a new Pokemon from it.
Good point. You can actually catch a Sizzlepede on the way to Galar Mines. I think it's in the same patch where you first encounter Rotocola. It is pretty rare, though.
Yeah, there also was part of the New Year's event, one of the Pokemon that could show up was the Gigantamax Centiskorch. So that was another one that you could get your hands on. I don't know how often they run them in the dens, like whether they're rare or not. But it's an okay design leaf evolution.
Yeah.
I think this guy actually uses one, doesn't he? So we'll see that shortly.
I love Kabu. Look at him, this silver fox over here. He's like 50 and he's still ready to fuck.
But his name's slightly disappointing when you realise what it's there for.
Okay, regale me.
So, Kabu in Japanese means turnip.
Okay.
I mean, there is obviously also Kabuto in terms of the type of helmet, which is what his symbol is, and Ka means fire. But yeah, the actual name Kabu means turnip.
Okay.
And so Spanish, it's
No.
which
Just
is
tell me what the
Nabo,
number
turnip.
means. What does 187 mean?
So 187 in Japanese wordplay is Hibana, which means sparks.
Nice. We are the spark that will burn down the Pokemon League and maybe send challenges packet. No, I'm sorry, I still can't buy a fire-type gym leader filtering out all the plebs. It's just not possible.
No, I mean, that said, what they did say earlier on was that it was the challenge that caused people to fail, not necessarily Kabu himself.
Oh, from all the people who can't get quick balls.
Basically, yes.
Oh god, I can't reach 5 points. Oh, this is the worst thing ever. Anywho, fire-type gym, bring water, bring ground, bring, I don't know, a fucking gun. It would be just as painful, really, at the end.
No, because he's got the Ninetales there, and I think fox hunting's kind of frowned upon these days.
Ah, very true.
Although, like, to be fair, your bigger problem is more likely to be the whole 1,000-year curse thing that Ninetales has got going on. I might not want to fuck with that too bad.
Oh, okay, I think some of these Pokédex entries are exaggerated, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, Alakazam has the IQ of 10 billion T. It's like, oh, I don't know, a Machamp can punch through a person. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
Regigigas can totally tow a continent, right?
Fuck off, Jesus.
No, like, Regigigas is going to pull off Brexit for us by force.
I'm going to look up most exaggerated Pokédex entries. No, I looked at it, it's like, who is it? It's like Mad Cargo, 4 posts in a row on Game of Use.
That doesn't surprise me.
Go on, what's his one?
Let's see, Mad Cargo Pokédex. This is ridiculous.
It's like it's the it's like the hottest thing in the world.
It's like standing by the centre of the sun. Let's have a look here. Mad Cargo's body temperature is approximately 18,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Water is vaporized on contact. If this Pokemon is caught in the raindrops instantly turn into steam.
Like, that does sound a bit exaggerated, but I'm also now thinking of, does that hold a candle to Arceus, who supposedly created the world with its 1,000 arms that you totally don't see?
It doesn't have to be physical arms. It could be like, I don't know, what's the thing from Smash Bros. Ultimate, the light being?
Gleam, was it?
Yeah, like, he basically sent out a bunch of arms, that's what I imagine.
Well, it's either that as in the, like, you know, metaphorical arms or something, or it's just he's got a really big gun collection, you know?
Yeah.
What I will say on that one is that obviously Arceus, whatever, is intended to be the Pokemon version of God. So at that point, I kind of just go, it can have whatever the hell powers it likes. It's meant to be the most powerful creature ever.
So just while we're on the subject here, and Kabu gets fired up, did Arceus just create Pokemon, or did it create humans as well? Because in the Sinnoh libraries, in I think Canaclave, there is evidence of man and Pokemon eating together at the same table at one point.
Yeah, that was actually a toned down translation, because I feel like I remember reading the original Japanese version implied that Pokemon and humans had formed relationships.
Okay.
Right, so...
Put that together however you like.
Oh, I'm glad we're discussing this in the hot gym.
Oh yeah, Gardevoir time.
Oh god. So what the official line is that Arceus is known as the original one, as it is said that it created Sinnoh and Ransei, which I have no idea what it is, but I'm having a look at it right now, which is the name of the region that appears in Pokemon Conquest, because it looks like an Arceus, and possibly the entire Pokemon universe, along with the Lake Guardians and the Creation Trio. So yeah, basically it's just believed to be the thing that made everything.
Yep, basically. Oh, I'm just going to push this rock onto you if you don't mind.
Not quite a one-hit kill, but it was pretty fucking lethal.
Oh, 70 Scorch, you look so cool, but your Gigantamax just isn't doing anything for me.
it's just because it's so small.
Yeah, like it could do with blowing up a little bit bigger, I feel. But like the design itself, I think is pretty solid. Like I don't like the base form that much; it's kind of ugly. But like when it gets to this impressive, huge Gigantamax ugly, that I can roll with.
Yeah, I could feel like Guzman would use one of these, like if he updated his team.
Yeah, probably. Although saying that, I would now like to see a Gigantamax Pod because I feel like that could be really cool.
Dude, that'd be amazing.
Although it maybe backfires a bit if you've got this massive creature that just like runs away into its Pokeball at the first sign of conflict.
Oh, like G-Max emergency escape or whatever.
Yeah, it just runs away to another region.
Oh, by God, I've lost. Why? Why didn't I pick a better type?
I'm the tough roadblock that everyone struggles with, right? Oh, here we go.
Oh, how poetic for a steel type to evolve after a fire forged battle. Oh, I love it so much.
Berserker is so fucking cool, yeah. You what, Rich? I heard that. What don't you like about him? Go on.
Pretty much everything. Like, I just don't think it looks very cool. I just think it looks kind of misshapen and just weird.
He's a cat with a Viking helmet. What do you want from him?
Honestly, it's the beard. It's the beard that does me, because it just completely removes any shape to the Pokemon.
I can sort of see that. It's a different colour as well, like to the rest of the fur.
Yeah.
It's because he's a manly man.
Look, just because you have a beard and that's the only sign of your masculinity, you don't need to project it onto other Pokemon, alright?
Look, okay, it took me a long time to let this grow beyond the soy boy beard and into something a bit more substantial.
You being in that cave for 3 days before you rose again doesn't count, alright?
Here we go again.
It's the Jesus thing again. Let me shake your hand. You are now, I'm going to take your youth.
Now, I've got to draw attention to this, because I know this is a nitpick and it really doesn't matter, but the badge names are so fucking lazy in this. Like, they've usually gone out their way to, like, give it some kind of name that's themed by the element, but isn't just that flat out.
Yeah.
Whereas here they are just, it's the fire badge, it's the grass badge. Like, you know, come on.
I mean, yeah, it is quite lazy in comparison to what they've done previously, but at the end of the day, that's pretty much how everyone refers to it. It's just like, yeah, it's the fire one, it's the water one. Like,
What is happening to that fucking guy in the background? Is he having a stroke or something?
He's just fucking cracking up or something, that's what it looks like.
Well done, you beat up an old man. Do you feel proud of yourself, young trainer?
Yeah, it was something to do.
Something to do. Your life's work is just something to do.
Oh, mate, that's more than my real life has got.
And look, I'm not teaching Will-O-Wisp to a Pokemon, alright? I'll get something that has, like, a chance of causing burn, but I'm not going to put it on my team, because I'm not running a competitive build.
yeah, that's really the only point where Will-O-Wisp has any use.
Burn kind of functions similarly to poison, but poison has toxic, which is like an enhanced poison. So if you're going to use a special condition based build, you're probably better off with toxic, unless I'm missing something.
I think the one thing that Burn does that Toxic doesn't is I think it lowers the attack
Yes.
of the Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair enough, but I mean, like, in terms of just killing the thing, like, probably toxic is the better one.
Definitely.
That's right. Take movement away from me. I don't need to run out of the city myself. It's fine.
Well, I mean, you're gonna be going this way anyway, so it's just speeding
I
things
know.
along for you.
It's a nitpick.
I like how we constantly have to preface these things with, I know we're nitpicking, but...
Well, I don't want to be that sort of YouTube channel, alright?
What, this game is ruined forever because there was this weird naming quirk or something.
Look, I don't want a Pikmin 2 type of scenario, alright?
Oh, fair enough.
I like Kabu. I like all the gym leaders in this game, honestly. They have a lot of personality. Not Guzma level. That's the That's the peak you have to jump over to be a great character to me. But they're all like likable enough.
I like Kabu, I don't like his walk cycle.
Look, man, he's just an old lad off on a stroll.
But he's not on a stroll, is he? He's taking unusually short steps.
Yeah, do it. Hooray. This is awkward without voice acting.
It's so awkward.
I mean, it would be really awkward with voice acting, to be fair.
But it would be a better kind of awkward, and that's the important thing.
Who would you cast to be Kabu?
Ooh. I want to say Chris Sabat, maybe?
I would probably go with, I don't know, Ian McKellen.
Well, I thought we were talking, like, regular voice actors, not, like, full-on, like, amazing actors.
Steve Buscemi it is.
Not that they're not amazing actors, but, with their different worlds of acting.
Alright, Richie, Jesus.
No, then, don't you just got to show up to the booth and talk for a while, ain't ya?
Yeah, what we're doing is essentially voice acting right now.
Oh god, this is like... I can't even carry this one on.
This is bridge to next part of Wild Area. Look at all that popping.
The pop in here, like, it is really bad consistently throughout the game. Like, I can let the town visuals and stuff go, because a lot of those do look legitimately nice. But in terms of, like, the actual character appearances and stuff, there's a reason why the 3DS games were more top-down. That's my takeaway from that. Like, those games could get away with spawning the characters in later because it was obscured from the camera most of the time. This game, not so much.
I think I brought up that thing when we were talking about the Galar Mine, like, just appearing smaller, just because you could, like, see in 3 dimensions.
Well, see, with that, like, they've always been quite creative when it comes to obscuring sizes, and that's fair enough, but, like... when you warp you to a map on the inside, then you can get away with having it bigger inside than out. I feel like that's not a problem. Like, if we go even back as far as the Sprite games, if you think that fucking Cinnabar Mansion on the inside is bigger than the entirety of Cinnabar Island on the outside, which is kind of amusing.
Oh, TARDIS indeed, Jesus.
Just with a really, really disgusting checkerboard floor pattern.
There goes Hop shouting into the distance again because they gave him too much dialogue.
Yeah, also, loving, I'm going to show this Wally, and for people who don't know, that means idiot.
I know, but it's a bit weird considering there's already a Wally in the Pokemon universe.
I know!
Like, although to be fair, he had a guard for us, so maybe his name wasn't completely accurate.
Not really. Gallade, I would think.
Well, Gallade he had in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. In, like, Gen 3, he did have a guard for as his signature Pokemon, which was kind of cool.
You are correct. Technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Correct on a technicality, my favourite.
Alright, we're going to piss about in the wild area for the rest of the part. I hope you're ready.
Okay, are we going to go over to that event one over there? No, we're not. We're going to fight this Slippard.
I'm going to run over this cat before we move on.
I wouldn't. He's bigger than you.
Oh, Jesus. But I have a rock tank.
Well, yeah, but you're better off having, your rabbit out, which has a mean kick on it, which will do this thing in.
Come on. Oh,
no.
Bastard.
Well, there goes my strategy.
Yep, that's it. I just throw out a quick ball and let God take the wheel.
I mean, that's basically what happens with most, I think, Pokemon battles. Once you've gotten quick balls, you're kind of just like, well, I'll throw a quick ball and then, oh god, my plans are ruined, and you just sort of start just throwing any type of ball at it that you can.
Yeah, like, eventually RNG will be on my side, I swear.
Yes, apart from when it's not.
Yeah, apart from when it's not. But wasn't one of the pre-order bonuses or something just to get a handful of quick balls from the start?
Yes.
Oh, amazing. So what's in here then? Oh, it's...
That's Scraggy.
Nah, I'm good, thanks.
You what? You what? Stop, like, passing over Scraggy. He's great.
No.
It's not that anything's wrong with Scraggy. It's just that why would you go out of your way to get one?
To show him off and see giant Scraggy.
No, Flame. This is not Chav Culture channel, okay? This is a very strong looking Snorlax. This is me at my apex, my ultimate potential.
and you're still only level 36.
I know, it's kind of embarrassing, really.
One thing that is fun to point out is that, and something that a lot of people have noticed, is that from Snorlax's first iteration to now, it's basically been the story of Snorlax getting up off its backside.
Yes, that is beautiful.
Which is just perfect.
I wonder if they'd ever considered doing anything else with Snorlax, like giving him a regional form or something. Because I'd like to see what fat asses from different areas, like, kind of come across like.
I have to. I don't think I really enjoy that so much. Like, I get the principle of it, but Snorlax just sort of feels very much like he should just stay as Snorlax. There's Pokemon that I feel can benefit from Galarian forms, but Snorlax isn't really one of them.
Alright, here we go, I got an idea, right? The Unovan one is missing a leg.
Okay.
It's infected by diabetes, a virus Pokemon.
Oh, Christ. Are we gonna catch... Oh no, it's too strong for us.
It's very strong looking, you better run away, trainer. Oh my god!
Oh, that's a...
Oh, you're fucked. You're trying to run away before he can, Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah, but, like, this game has a mechanic in it that you can't catch Pokemon that are above a certain level depending on how many badges you got, which is a change of pace from how it used to be, because it used to be that you could have basically any Pokemon in your team, but if it was traded and it was above the threshold level, then it would occasionally disobey you. This time around, like, I don't know, I feel like they're trying to balance it, because I guess if you were to get lucky and, like, with RNG and just catch a level 50 Pokemon before the first gym, then it would completely throw the balance off whack. But it does also discourage you from, like, risking it and going deeper into the wild area than you would be comfortable with.
Yeah, I do think that it also sort of defeats the whole point of the challenge, because all that you see is you just see the sort of very strong looking Pokemon and you just kind of go, yeah, I'm not going to bother with that. Like, there's no incentive to try and beat them. Although, I mean, I suppose you could get experience points, but...
Yeah, but I believe one of the more egregious factors about that is that, as far as I recall, there's an experience cap with that as well. So if you beat a Pokemon that's significantly higher level, it'll stop it from giving you, like, bullshit amounts of experience.
Oh.
So, like, yeah, it's a lot for the point you are in the game, but still not as much as, like, a level 50 whatever would naturally give you.
I can't fucking believe it. Of all the RNGs to bite me in the ass, it was the Digger twins.
Yeah, because they're the ones they find different fossils and that. We'll see more about how the fossil mechanic works later, I'm sure.
No, we won't.
You're not going to show off the fucking mutant monsters?
No, I'm not, no.
What is wrong with you?
Okay, thank you.
Look, my playthrough, my rules.
So you can avoid showing off the monstrous beasts.
We've talked about them already, what the fuck more do you want?
So we can actually see them. We're doing the thing that I was accusing this game of telling rather than showing.
Oh, I'm going to catch this ninja so I won't feel bad anymore.
Yeah, but it's already evolved, so you can't get a Shijinja.
Whatever, I'm already hollow inside, it's fine. Look, we're just before the Pokemon League. There is every possibility I could go and get the fossils. It's fine, I'll think about it.
That means you won't.
Well, since you don't have any faith in me, I'll just reward that faith and say, no, I'm not going to do it.
But I will say one of the funniest screen caps I've seen is like when you go into your Pokemon's information, like the summary and that, there's usually a line just to kind of characterize the Pokemon. And I saw this screen cap of one that was a Shedinja with the "it can take a hit" line. And I'm like, I don't quite think it can somehow.
No.
I mean, it can, as long as it's not a move that's super effective against it, which unfortunately is basically everything.
Yeah, because I mean, it's Bug Ghost on it, so it's got a good handful of fucking weaknesses.
Yeah. It's kind of ridiculous, 'cause, like, it is a really cool Pokemon with a really cool ability. It's just that its typing completely screws it over.
Like, we were talking earlier in the playthrough about, like, Pokemon with exaggerated Pokédex entries. Isn't Shedinja's one something about how, like, if you look into it, then you'll lose your soul or some shit like that?
Yeah, if you stare into the hole on its back, then it'll steal your soul.
Oh, here's Tento's evolution. At least we get to see it.
We're not going to catch it because it's very strong looking, but still.
God damn it.
Are you going to man up and fight? Oh, yeah?
Let's have a look
See how
here.
this goes.
Come on.
We might be here a little while.
We might be. Oh no! I triggered the thing! Why can't you just say all your stats rose?
That is one thing I can say about this game's battle system, and it's the thing with Pokemon in general, in that it never used to be a problem, but they've added more and more different elements and mechanics to it over time and not really accounted for that. And I feel like there must be a quicker way to show this. Like, I know some games will just have a splash window pop up just saying, like, at the end of the turn everything that's adjusted, like, and whatnot. Yeah, two fucking Soul Rock at once, that's not disturbing. But yeah, I feel like that is a little bit outdated now, the fact that it does cycle through so many things. Because, like, if you've got, like, say, a stat change, maybe there's a weather effect in play, or something like that, then it does take you time to cycle through to the next turn.
Yeah.
Can you not turn those off?
Don't think you can. Like, you can turn off battle animations.
Yeah, but you can't turn off the text.
Nah, so it's pretty slow, whatever.
Well, I mean, in like raids and whatnot, it'll be like, oh, your allies' attack has risen and whatnot, but not in single battles.
Nah. I don't think it does in doubles either, so...
Oh,
you know.
this fucking Lanoon, I swear to Christ. This is going to be a redemption arc for Rocky over here. I will catch you. There is no denying this.
It just might take a little while.
It will. By God, will it ever. Ugh.
Oh dear. Well, you better catch it on the next turn, or Rocky's probably pretty much screwed.
Are we gonna get it? Come on. No.
Oh.
Fuck, I thought I was gonna be able to have a chance to brave then, but no. Well, it is asleep. Like, I think sleep is the biggest boost to, like, a catch rate out of all the special conditions. I think it's that, then paralyzed.
You would think so, wouldn't you?
But yeah, no, you are definitely right, Flame. It's sleep, then paralysis. I think the others do have an impact, but obviously full health and asleep, you're sort of having mixed messages there.
Like, asleep and frozen is the one I don't get, because if you're poisoned, you can still do something.
Yeah, if anything, that would prompt you to start fighting back more and more, because, like, you know, most animals have a fight or flight kind of instinct. If they're suffering, then they're gonna be a bit more aggressive.
Why did I leave this in? Why? I don't know why I left this in.
Please spoil this for me now. Are you actually gonna catch this fucking thing?
I'm not spoiling shit. You're here with the rest of us.
It's annoying how my video player on my computer doesn't have the YouTube thing where you can see the preview window, because I totally would have spoiled myself right now.
Couldn't even get away!
I think we found the actual final boss here.
So, Tom,
Yes.
I'm going to ask this question. You can be completely honest. How many encounters did you have like this throughout the game that you may or may not have removed?
Just this one, from what I can recall.
Oh!
He killed himself! That's like the perfect outcome for this fucking fight.
It's like a fucking mercy kill at that point.
It was, but the thing there is that with the amount of health he had before he used takedown, he probably would have been a fairly decent capture then. Oh, sometimes it's just not to be.
Alright, everyone gets points. Everyone gets points. Apart from Rocky.
Yeah, he was the one who did the most work, but he kind of was missing in action.
She.
Whatever, everyone is here on this team.
Apart from, the 4 female Pokemon.
Apart from them, yes. Alright. A little bit of a revive, a little bit of a super potion. It's all good.
Rocky will be fine eventually, just fight off the trauma.
Try not to think about Rocky's internal organs being satiated by this revive and super potion stuff. It is a rock monster at the end of the day.
Under that big pile of coal, he's got normal animal biology down there, you know?
Oh, Christ. Oh, my God.
Yeah, the Corviknights are sometimes the worst for just popping out of nowhere and just catching you off guard with a bell. Because it's they are so fucking huge.
This is the type of Pokemon world I wanted. There's still a lot more to build on here to make it a real living, breathing world like Breath of the Wild style, for lack of a better descriptive. But just having Pokemon appear at random is good. It keeps you on your toes.
Oh, definitely.
It does. Why are they spawning in pairs?
I don't know. I just don't know. It's very strong looking, though.
Oh, God. It's also very evil looking.
Good luck trying to catch these fuckers, by the way, because they like to use explosion a lot.
Oh, yes. And I think they're kind of difficult to catch in general. I don't recall whether they specifically have a high catch rate, but I do remember on multiple occasions having difficulty trying to catch either a Solrock or a Lunatone.
Yeah, I think they might be version exclusive, because I remember Lunatone popping up in Shield.
They usually are in the games they appear in. Even going back to Ruby and Sapphire, I think one in each, and then in Diamond, Pearl, and I think Platinum, they were some of the encounters that were influenced by which of the Game Boy Advance games you had in DS's bottom port.
Okay.
So if you had one of them, then it had spawned some Solrocks.
Oh, hang on. Dial it back a bit. Influenced by what exactly?
By having the Game Boy Advance games, like either Ruby or Sapphire, in the DS's bottom port as you're playing the DS game.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not the stupidest thing I've ever heard when it comes to, getting specific Pokemon or evolving specific Pokemon, but oh, Jesus!
Oh! I will say that was probably one of the coolest things that they did do around that time, was having sort of that immediate connection between the Game Boy Advance games and the DS games.
Are you fucking kidding me? After all that, I got a critical capture on the fucking Lanoon's wife. Fuck it, whatever.
Are we actually going to use this Lanoon?
No, of course we're fucking not.
Cool, so we wasted 10 minutes for nothing.
It's wild area, baby. I don't have to explain shit.
Also, it was not a waste. It showed the experience of playing Pokemon, and sometimes it's incredibly frustrating.
I guess so, yeah.
Also the experience of listening to us try and fill 10 minutes of commentary trying to catch something, which is also quite frustrating.
Yep, it's the whole Pokemon experience here. Pokemon and Let's Plays together at last.
Well, I don't know, some people make good Let's Plays.
Not us, though. Middling, at best, I would think. Go, Quick Ball! Yeah.
I will say, one of the eventual Sword and Shield playthroughs that I'm quite intrigued to see is going to be Sugar Conroy's, because he always does really, really excellent Pokemon Let's Plays.
Okay, look, we're already trying to swim upstream here. You don't need to put us up against, the best guy out there.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, let's just make the rest of this playthrough just here's the people who are better than us, go watch them.
And a whole list of names just scroll up the screen for the remaining 3 minutes. Oh, Rhydon. It's cuddly.
Is it?
It's got a certain derpy, cuddly charm to it. Sudowoodo should not be out walking around the environment, okay? That's just cursed. Oh my god!
Yeah, just random fucking dragons just chilling there. But yeah, that's another mistrick. With Sudowoodo, they could have just had him standing there trying to blend in with the trees, and little things like that could have made it feel a bit more lived in. They do still do some of that in the Pokemon's behaviour in the overworld, but when it's such an obvious one like Sudowoodo, it feels like a mistrick.
Also, no Galarian coughing for some reason. There's a Galarian Farfetch, but not coughing.
Yeah, which is just weird considering there's a Galarian wheezing.
Yeah, I do like Galarian Wheezing. I've been using him on my Shield team. He is really cool, yeah. Are we gonna get Scrovit? Come on, Scrovit, you know you're there.
No, I'm good.
So I think that somebody actually put in the comments to the most recent video that went up that the trick with the tree is that it's the intervals of how much shaking is going on. If it's sort of like just a shake, shake, stop, shake, shake, stop, you're fine. If it goes shake, 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 then it's going to probably have a Pokemon drop down on you, or you're much more likely to anyway.
That does make sense, yeah. It's like, if you pay attention to the movements, then you can kind of save yourself. Did you just run past a Horlucha?
Yep, there's a Horlucha here, baby.
He's like one of my favourite Gen 6 Pokemon. I love him.
Horlucha's great.
He is indeed. Funny how they just kind of gave up that whole dual typing moves thing, huh?
Well, I mean, Flying Press, I think they were kind of trying to make that somewhat unique, which is fair enough. Like, I actually have used that both on Horlucha himself and also cosplay Pikachu can learn it in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, and that was kind of satisfying to use, like Pikachu Libre.
Ah, yes, we have the Water Badge, the Grass Badge, and the Fire Badge. We have 3 badges. Good job, trainer.
Yeah, this feels like an arbitrary roadblock, I'm gonna be honest, mate.
That's exactly what it is. Oh, bead, but no hop. Oh no, did you kill him? What's going on here?
It's fine, he's just crying, he's gonna be sulking for a little while.
Oh, my brother. That was uncharacteristically mean of me, I'm sorry.
Was it uncharacteristically? You normally like that to me.
Well, you deserve it, Hop doesn't.
Fair.
Wow. Oh, thank you, Challenger Bead. Anyway, he has a meeting with the chairman, so he's going to excuse himself. As for me, I'm done recording today, so I'm going to get a nice new fresh cup of tea, render my audio, put it away, and then go to bed and cry. I call it the Hop Maneuver.
Works for me.
I love the wild area, but it sure as hell don't love me. We'll see you next time when Pokemon Sword continues. Bye for now.